This is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today I have a very special treat for you. I'm going to do one of my favorite things in the whole wide world to do, and that's to pick free food. And not only is this any free food, this is not just vegetables or picking some weeds. I see some dandelions that I could pick on the ground, but this is a fruit that's growing on a tree. So you can see this huge tree right behind me here, and this only happens one time a year here in Sonoma County. This generally happens in August, so mid to late August is when this tree is personally ripe. This tree is in my local area, location to be undisclosed. But what this tree is one of my favorite fruits in the world. This is a mulberry tree. So you ever hear the kids' nursery rhyme, running around the mulberry bush? Well, this is not a bush. They can't be a bush, but this is a tree. There are fruiting and non-fruiting mulberry trees. This happens to be a fruiting one. They can be planted as ornamental trees because they're actually nice, beautiful trees, but they also produce a delicious fruit. Unfortunately, most people never get to try the fruit because this fruit is not commonly sold in commerce. So that means you won't be able to find it at your local grocery store or health food store because these fruits are actually very delicate and they expire fast and have a very short shelf life. So in commerce, they'd have to pick them like virtually unripe, and when they're unripe, they're sour, they don't taste good, and they'd still probably spoil pretty quick. So you may be able to find these at your local farmer's market, but if you do, you'll find them for maybe like a couple weeks only. So if you see them, you better buy them because they might not be there the next week. So actually, these were ripening up from Central California probably about a month ago, but now they're ripe in Northern California. So let's take a look at this mulberry tree. Nice, beautiful leaves, and let's take a look at some of the fruit ripening up. So first, the fruit shows up like this. It's kind of like this whitish green color. As it gets riper, it progressively turns more into this color here. It's kind of like a pink color. If we go over to this one right here, you can see now this is even a more reddish color, and they're still not ripe. You could eat them right there. They're still going to be a little bit tart. But if we go down over here and take a look right down here, there's actually a nice example of an unripe and a really ripe one. This one's almost like a black color. And when you go to pick it, it's going to come off really easily in your hand. And you can see some of the juice coming off. And that's why I'm in my grubby clothes that have some stains on it already. Because when I'm underneath the mulberry tree, some mulberries are just bound to drop on the ground and get you stained. And also, when you're stepping around below the mulberry tree, you can see all these berries on the ground. Probably going to stain the bottom of your shoes. So here we go, eating a fresh picked mulberry. Oh, it's like an orgasm in your mouth. So if you never had these, got to find a tree, start eating them. Well, I'm going to get harvesting. We'll probably come back after I got some mulberry stained clothes and shoes and fingers too. So now I'm actually hanging out in the tree picking the berries. Now it's a funny thing when you pick the fruit from any tree. I'm sitting here harvesting and I'm just looking for the darkest ones. So I'm using my eyes to look for the darkest ones. I'm also, when I feel them and go to pick one, here's a really dark one. You want to make sure it comes off with basically gentle pressure. If you have to pull it and it doesn't come off, leave the fruit. It's not particularly ripe. And after every one, I eat it. They just melt in your mouth. And after every single one, everyone tastes a little bit different. No two fruits taste the same. And after every one, my goal is to strive to pick the next one even riper than the one before. Now that doesn't always happen, but then they'll be like, oh, I could get another one. It could be better than the last one. And you just keep going. And you could eat so many of these fresh mulberries. I could be here for like half hour, just stuffing my face with fresh, ripe mulberries. Oh, they're so delicious. So I'm in the tree and I wanted to give you guys what I'm looking at, man. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. You can see berries there, mulberries here. I mean, like everywhere I look, this tree is just filled with mulberries. So if you plant any tree, man, make it a mulberry tree. These things are absolutely so delicious. Oh, there's the next one I'm gonna get. See it? It's so dark compared to the others. Using your sense of sight to find the ripest mulberries. One of the funnest things to do on earth. All right, so you can see I'm in the tree. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and didn't know it. I'm in the tree picking my last couple mulberries. They're so delicious. I've been here probably about a half hour. I'm all full of mulberries. And man, this is what, in my opinion, we are designed to do. We're designed to climb trees and pick fruit and eat it with our bare hands. So delicious. And I challenge anybody to find another fruit that has more fresh antioxidants available to you on a hot summer day aside from these mulberries. They're absolutely delicious. Freshest foods, once again, are the best because they have a high water content, and we are 70 to 75% water, and these fruits are all water, some nice dark pigments that'll stain your hands, and a amazingly sweet, delicious taste. I encourage you to hunt out fruit trees in your neighborhood so that you can pick your own fresh fruits right off the tree, and better yet, plant some fruit trees in your yard so you can reap the fruits of your labor in just a few short years. Once again, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com, and just remember, eat your fresh fruits and vegetables picked straight from the tree. Right here. We'll see you next time.